Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Well, happy August. This month, August 15th, is the 53rd anniversary of Nixon temporarily taking the US dollar off of the gold standard. So apparently temporarily could mean more than 50 years, right? Next time you want to temporarily do something, right, just make it permanent, right? If you want to temporarily make a New Year's resolution to stop consuming sugar, or and you know it's only temporarily, just do it temporarily, one day at a time for 50 some years, right? But August 15, let's all try to take our control of our currency back by buying strategic metals. And if everybody believes in strategic metals, it will be our new currency, right? So I hope you will join me this August 15 by buying at least 53 pounds of bismuth, hopefully more, right? It doesn't take that many people buying 50 pounds of bismuth to really move that market, right? It's a very tiny market, right? I think I did a calculation last year when everybody was going crazy over Taylor Swift. We spent the equivalent of 2 times all of the bismuth ever mined in human history on that one stupid concert. That's how tiny everything is. That's how crazy the rest of the world is. So join me on August 15th. We will return the currency temporarily to a bismuth standard, right? Okay. And the reason I've been wanting to free myself from our currency, from all this craziness, I had a situation earlier this week that reminded me how not free I am. So I juggled 2 jobs and an art career, and part of the reason for the art career is that at previous jobs I've run into workplace toxicity, in large part because I needed the money, right? I want to continue to work. I'm a professor at a local community college here. I want to continue that job, but I want to continue it on my terms, right? That's hence the art project. But something happened this week, or actually has been happening this year. One thing I noticed is that even though I might say that I love my art career and my job and everything else, it doesn't take very much for things to go wrong, right? I've had a couple of mouth sores. Ever since I started my teaching career, mouth sores are a big pain for me. I have to use my mouth at my job, and it makes me, every time I develop one of these mouth sores, it makes me really want to ramp up my art career. I don't have to speak very much there, right? I might have to go to an art show from time to time, but even then, that's very minimal. People will understand it if I can't speak there, right? That's when I really ramp things up. And unfortunately, the other problem is that veteran viewers of mine will know that I have a very strong romantic relationship toward myself, and usually that goes very well. There is one time when it doesn't go very well, though. Anytime when I run into any sort of difficulty, especially when I get ill. I've gotten COVID-19 5 times, and every one of those times I curse how I was unable to take care of myself during those times. Can't really cook very well, and that's when I really need a good meal, right? When I'm dealing with COVID-19. And also, as an artist, my income stops when I have COVID-19, right? Obviously. And give you an idea, earlier today, I was in the elevator at my apartment, and somebody was really ill there, and I held my breath during that entire elevator ride. And then after he left, I ran out of the elevator, went outside to get fresh air, and I took a big gasp of air. And then I remembered how I used to laugh at people who did stuff like that back in 2020. Right now, it's my turn to do it. Not because I'm worried that I might die of COVID. No, I'm not worried about that part. I'm worried about living with COVID and the pain and suffering of having to deal with that all alone, and having my livelihood taken away for, even if it's only a week, right? And not having somebody to take care of me, right? And it just goes to show that I need to increase my financial freedom by betting on the right metal, right? I think it's bismuth. It could be some other metal out there. I recently acquired two more metals. They're on their way here, and I just need to hit a couple of 10 or 100 baggers, right? So, for example, if you had bought palladium before the Ford Motor Company cornered the market, if you had bought silver in the early 1970s, or rhodium just before the big spike just before COVID, if you had bought iridium, right, a few years ago, it really took off during COVID because of all the technology related stuff, right? All right. So join me this August 15th in Cornering the Market on bismuth. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.